I don't know if you can see that temperature. It's maybe 27 degrees or something like that this morning. Just starting out. It's day 7. I am just leaving camp. One of the things I guess that I was a little ignorant to is, like, I was going to stay at this shelter. It's supposed to be a nice shelter. There's a privy there, which is important, better than going outside. There's water right by it, and I needed water, so I wanted to stay at that shelter. But sometimes you have to walk a half mile to get to the shelter. So when you're doing all these miles of hiking, it just really discourages you to have to do extra miles. Today, I'm going back into a hostel, and then I'm going to do my first 0 day tomorrow. I just need a day off. But even there, the place we're going to, you got to do a half mile or a mile road walk down to get picked up. And, you know, those miles don't count for the Appalachian Trail, but they count for me and the wear and tear on me. So, you know, it's just part of the deal. So yeah, I'm walking back from the shelter. And the other thing is, you went downhill, so you got to walk uphill just to get to start walking. It's a pretty morning though. I don't know what it was in the shelter, maybe 24 last night, and I was really fine on temperature. I wouldn't say I was really freezing cold or anything, but it seems like if it gets down in the teens, then I sleep a little cold with my current setup. But last night was fine. So just getting going for the day. So just moving along. Still day 8. It seems like I might have said it was day 7 this morning, but it is day 8. I think I'm about like 72 miles in on the trail. So I'm getting picked up at 75, I think, or something like that. And then tomorrow I'm going to take the day off. And then I'll be back here on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. I'll be back out on trail. And then I think it's only like 3 miles into that day I cross out of Georgia and into North Carolina. So that's exciting to have the potential for one state to be done. I did fall today. I was messing around with my towel. All this snow and ice from the trees right now, it's warm enough that it's blowing out of the trees and pelting me. So I'm hoping when I get a little further up that this will stop, but it kind of sucks. And then the other thing that happens when you're camping outside this time of year is your feet are kind of wet, and then my shoes are just frozen solid this morning, so you got to put those frozen shoes on and try to find a way to get them to conform to your feet a little bit. But it's a little tough. But then you walk for a little while and you can't remember what the problem was. Like a lot of stuff, you just keep going and it changes. All right, I'm heading back uphill. I got to stop this recording. One of the things that happened today that was kind of interest is a wild pig or hog or whatever, black pig, ran right in front of me across the trail. It looked at me and kind of was scared and took off running, but it's kind of a interesting happening of the day. I'm just about done. I have maybe a 1/10 of a mile or 2/10 of a mile, and I got to do a little road walk. And then I am done for the day, ready for a day off.